Oh, there's something, but now I came in my head that, lost 10 tribes. Lost the Hungara means Vasset. Or exactly Al Vasset. Al means way, so gone, disappeared, how to say. Vasset also means lost, how to say. Vasset can be like a tour bait, how to say also. When it's some illness. Rabid, you know. Rabid and Rabid, Rabbis are the lost 10 tribes leaders. The Arabs. Arabs or Rabbi similar to Hyperborea name, like Hebrew, Europe, Arab, Avar, Huns. But Basset is lost otherwise. Yeah, usually we say like Al-Basset, like lost away. Az Al-Basset az miste, Al-Basset te lost. Or Vasni, to lose it, to be lost, how to say. Is led to lost, drain, I don't know. But Vs in Ungaram is dangerous. Disaster, catastrophe, you know. Bandits, those who are lost are bandits, they are endangered, or what to say. Well, yeah, but so you can see here already to lose, you say Vastani. Vastani is a suffix, but the root word is vast, so it's lost. A lot, say, you know. So, but West in English is Wester. So the word lost tribes, they are the vast, those who were lost. But vast is lost, so the West-erners. So the whites, you know. In Anglo-America, you said that West-erners are like the whites. But there was the Southern Americans also are West-erners. If you take from here, from Europe or Africa, you know. Or if you take from China, the blacks also are West-erners, you know. So, but I saw something, man, that somebody mentioned that the fourth exile of Jews, which was a Roman destroyed the second temple. And I just, went down which are the other exiles. Here, also give this, that the second gives, when they return from Luca. Following the second exile of Jews is following this Babylonian captivity, often referred to exile initiated on the Persian. Some context refer to broader Hellenes Romania. So why exactly they put on this date? But someone entered another way. I save it here. Not say like this. Second exile of Jews. I put the search now. Fourth, put the like not second, but here if I write it like this, give it this. And a few minutes earlier, So they go back from Babylon because the Persians occupy Babylon, and Cyrus gives some edict to free the Jews. Here also, the Chabad also says. Let's see. But the Google books I don't find because, if I see something, I go to Google books. Let's see where they put that all first Darius. What the? What the fuck, man? It's a prediction, so it's not the first Darius. Cyrus 1. Where the fuck you minute been? I'm going back. There says, hoop ik zo'n 370. Because it's the same date. I want to say this probably, not even this. But it's a mess probably in chronology, you can imagine. Here, some Artaxerxes was in that time, but they say what they say Darius. Persia being Darius 1. What the fuck? Is that Artaxerxes is the this was probably the chronology is messed up. Whatever, why they put even some Chabad, what kind of site entered it? Interesting, Chabad similar to Attila's son, whose empire who flees from Pannonia, Hungary when Attila dies. And Prisco says that he was Attila's hope for Attila's empire revival. Attila's hope, that is Chabad, was called Chabad, his smallest son. So again, something people ends catastrophe, Chabad Lubavitch. The beginning. The poor exiles. Babylon. What? The Babylonian captivity was in 585. 7. What the? If I give search for Darius 1, it gives the Darius the Great, the most famous, So now is a chronology is fucked up probably. Whatever, but they say there are more other dates. The Jews hier, de Assyrianen, captivity, Babylonianen. En weer de Juda, wat hier als ik search en give it return to Zyon. Zyon. opposite to Cyrus the Great. But Cyrus the Great is before Darius, the other one, 500, you know, who was killed by Scythian Queen Tomidis in 530. After 530 came Darius who again fought the Scythians in 516 or 13. But it talks about like the guy lived here. Even just this Cyrus lived, what the fuck? And the other Cyrus died here, we see. They put the, so, what is the difference? Save this. Holy shit. Why they say this, man? Second, if I put like second, correctly, because not second, says this, return to Zyon. Even you have a return to Zyon. It is return to Zyon, and who's coming to Pannonia in this date. In the Jews return to Zyon, let's see if article, in an article somewhere, return to Zyon. He already talks about 6th century, but here you see that it's a mess. Usually it's 4th century. The 2 centuries is jumping somewhere. You know. So Cyrus, I heard that Cyrus is the look. What is it? Aliyah. What are it? Look, says that Cyrus. Talk about Cyrus. He they write like this. Hey, you know. How many times gives 2 times the. Well, yeah. Charlemagne is born. Amerika då blev det plus Gengos Anunax namn. Anunnaki sände i Schuberis, the Jews sände i Schuber. Hon sände i Pannonia och came till Pannonia. Amerika civil war, Amerika found it. Anunnaki sent number in BC. I said that whose number is 6 times. What the heck? Zyon, you return to Zyon. But the Zyon is not the sound word in English. Hungarian nope. It is backwards Pannonia. Who's coming in Pannonia with date? You know? Jews in a, let's say this, BC in a Zyon. You know? That's all fabricated. Who's coming? Jews, I don't know. Alright. I ran it some chrono, but I don't remember what. We had from the Babylonian captivity. It started, they say on Wiki, to return to Zyon. Meanwhile, they returned to Judah. I don't know, Judah is same with Zyon. I talk about like this, but here, look. First came No, fucking, no, not a piece anything. Fear of Darius. I'll say Zyon says. What they say, the probably some chronology difference. That's what they say, but they're interesting for me. But here they're not saying, man. I'm fucking crazy this morning, man. Oh, what? Let's see, Darius is put some Darius at all. Darius. Ah, here, this is it. Look. Let's see, Jews. Oh, who was beaten by, yeah. So who was beaten by Alex, Macedon. But again, Alex, so Alexander and Cyrus. Alexander is the closer name, Alex Close, right? So probably is also the same story, but he was not king, he put it here. Artaxerxes 4. Or the fabrikaten more. Artaxerxes 3. Artaxerxes 2. Artaxerxes Cyrus, the same name. This was the guy. Spartan, no Jews here. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Why they put even here some Jew side. Okay. Babylon was the first exile. Alright, I don't know the stories exactly, but the song, no? Nebuchadnezzar is not he's a big jumper. There are more with these similar names, so I don't know which is which. Look, he already put the one at least here, but that was not Assyrian, Babylonia. Holy fuck, I don't know that. Whatever, it just jumping in my head, you know. Why? Alright, I fucking. Look, the first exile of Jews, or if you take they came out to Egypt, so it's exile also, let's say, right? But this is half of the double of this, you know, the Assyrian captivity, I call it. 10 tribes disappear. Between 10 tribes and the last is, if you put the fourth, is the last exile of Jews. Is this when Rome besides Jerusalem in 72 I saw also. And look, gives Jason's Nibiru Day. Nibiru is again similar to Hebrew name if you want. So between and attention. So here is the Assyrian exile high school and the 10,000 when disappeared, but they put like they put the start here in BC, so 10 years before, you know, whatever. Or they say from 22, whatever. And in Pannonia, so we are back to Zyon, Pannonia, let's say, right? So if you take with this number Assyrian captivity, I don't know what they done with them. 10 tribes disappear. So last exile of Jufos, siege of Jerusalem gives Jesus Nibiru Sikle. What the fuck I write in there? But in AC, so again, hunting again, other Huns are Seated in Pannonia San Zyon by French, right? But interestingly say this year our Huns rebel against Charlemagne 4 years so until here. So if you take with that, how to say? No, if you take the start of Assyrian exile captivity, I don't know what is it. This siege of Jerusalem. But I saw in some old books, some chronology pages, and I don't know, other chronicle critics say that was in 72, whatever, To take 71, the middle number. When I see 2 days, I take the middle number, right? God zegt zaken with our Huns finally are beaten by Charlemagne because they revolted for 4 years beforehand, he beat them again. And they ended in Pannonia. So our Huns, Abare, who were written Abares, right? Abares. The Hebrew name also has the Hungarian written just like this. The H letter can disappear. So it's the only better letters, right? The PBV finte changes, so het Hebrew name, Hebrew, similar to European name, similar to Hyperborean name. So is a story if the Hyperboreans were whites. And today the Warsaw are called West-erners, but West Hungarian is lost, and lost exactly goes to 10 tribes, They were godly tribes, so that was because godly Hungarian is Istane, what they say, Istan, but the Tizi Hungarian is Tene, and Ten in English. So God means Tene. Best number even today, no? So but I don't know why they write this, because you put that it goes in time of Darius and Cyrus, the liberation of Babylon, that they can't go back to Judah or whatever. So why they put here? They put here, like you see. Well, again say Cyrus. Well, why Cyrus? If you put like with it says Darius. So Jews are the Hun stories, Anunnaki stories again. Alright, I don't know, I should go after. Here is this exodus of Jews. Assyrian captivity, they put from here, but mostly here, whatever. Shargun, who is it? It's a messy sources if you go after, probably. Babylonia, yeah, I know is here. And this is it. What is the... And if Exodus from Egypt, what they say, the beginning Egypt here. But yeah. This goes to, so this is the first, let's say. Assyrian is the second, the Babylonian is the third. They go back to Israel is also exile, because they say like this, no? They went to continue this vessel in Judea. If you put like second exile expression, they could at the Zyon. Return to Zyon is not says anything. They also talk about like they were freed by Cyrus, the Babylonian captive. This is the second exile, but it's not the second. If you take the Egypt is one, Assyria, Babylon is third. They went back, so they're not exiled. Here the Claudius also. Here, this most important. This is the fourth. Even the bar Kagbar revolt is bar. It's the name of Avars, right? A bar they also revolted here. Which is the fucking difference? What they said bar Kagbar. So, Arab siege Constantinopolis against some son, but nobody knows Hungarian, the son is Nope. Nobody can put up the question that maybe it's the duplicate or something. But this is the, so let's say the Roman is the forte. Here is also, but let's say it's close to, let's say the same. Alex, oh, what they oh yeah, in fact you can hear that they were expelled from 100, I don't know how many countries in the history, but exile, I mean, so like a bigger mass, so like a entire nation or a entire country. So Egypt, they came out. Egypt is one, Assyrian second, Babylonian third, and somewhere they say the result is also. This is when they started to go all over of the Roman. Is about total something else covered. Hungary also they were expelled. Louis. So not it's just text space, but this is also something else now. This is so why they put that, you know, when came out chronology like plus the first is the first is the 1447 exodus from Egypt, and double years after is the 10th tribes, and from 10 tribes the last is wiki. If you put wiki here, Roman exile, which final longest and intersex exile. So this is the last exile. The last exile from second exile, but the exodus from Egypt is not considered exile. Let's see. Exodus from Egypt considered the first exile. Este službene slavne. Well, so how to say that? Shit. First exile, number 1447, half. Second exile, from half to last exile, the sum of the years gives the Avars exiled. Avars from Pannonia. You know? Plus is Nibiru cycle Jason. It came that we out once that I even put it up to question that Nibiru took the job, so but then Nibiru is Anunnakis. But they're Anunnakis and Huns also, so how to say, you know, where I put it. You know, Anunnaki sending Shumer here, 6 times gives the Huns coming, it's against the Huns, so seven times the Huns number who came with 7 chieftains, 7 kings of Anunnaki and the Shumer. Even Jason said the 7 kings of Anunnakis of Shumer were repeated sometimes and 10 kings. So alright, whatever. So let's just put like the Huns again or Jews or what. So I don't know what to do with why they say 4 parts. Yeah, 4. Occurred during and the homecoming date, this is considered the first Hungarian conquest. So, this number is considered, it seems that the second Jewish moving, exile, whatever. Alright.